What's up, guys? Welcome back to Crypto Weekly Review. Today we're going to look at some charts as usual. We got some crazy news coming out of the Congress. The new amendment wants to make you a felon. We're going to take a look at the dumpster fire that is Hex and who else is sick of the word metaverse. Anyways, let's not waste any more time. Let's jump straight into the charts.
You big old sus, yeah. I just doubled up on crypto. I just doubled down on the new vest. Now my chair looking like 2 checks. Type of money made me want a 2-step. Who next? This week I be on the moon next. Stock going up like 2x. That's a fast flip like suplex. Two really stepping like a duplex. You bet never lose change, but I do flex.
Let's take a look at Bitcoin on the daily chart. Bitcoin still holding this 21 exponential moving average. Remember, when we are on the daily chart and holding this 21 EMA, we are technically in a daily uptrend, but it is looking a little bit weak right here. We have gotten support a few times, and each time that it got support, it's getting just a little bit weaker, but I am expecting a bounce attempt. We are going to attempt to hit this 66,200 area. We're going to try to hit this pivot and try to at least do a double top. If we can't get above this pivot and set a new all-time high, I think we're going to roll over to around the 57,300 area. There is a lot of bullish news on Bitcoin, crazy stuff like the mayor of New York says he'll take his first 3 paychecks in Bitcoin. And we got the mayor of Miami saying that he's going to take his paychecks in Bitcoin. The mayor of Miami is saying that he wants to make Miami a crypto hub. I don't know how much power that a mayor of Miami has, but it definitely shows you the sentiment of crypto. It's definitely going mainstream. There's a ton of inflation. I can see this thing continuing to pump. However, the weekly bearish divergence looms overhead. It is not invalidated. For it to be in a weekly uptrend, it can dump down to 50,900 and still be bullish. So be careful on that. Bitcoin likes to go in the direction of most reckless. It loves to liquidate people and then move upwards. So just be careful holding leveraged positions. Hex, USDC, Hex on the daily chart is looking absolutely terrible. It is a dumpster fire. Remember, I sold 45 cents. I made this channel and told everyone that Hex is about to dump really, really big, and it did. And look at this. Look how it is respecting the 21. That is our trading strategy here. You can see that it actually reject right here, confirming the daily downtrend. And I said in the last video, I was like, hey, we're consolidating here. Hex, show me some life. Show me that you're not in a free fall and at least bounce here and touch the 21 and reject. Confirm that you're in a downtrend, but it's absolutely still in a free fall. Right now it is holding this pivot. Tell me these pivots don't work. It is holding this pivot right here at 19 cents, but now it is below the 200 exponential moving average, which is a very, very bad sign. We have a death cross coming, and the daily death cross is looming right here. It is still kind of far away, but a death cross definitely signals a severe bear market. So let's see if this 50 exponential moving average and this 200 will actually cross. If they do, I can see them crossing around sometime late November on the daily chart. Another thing that is super concerning is that Richard Hart did announce a London meetup on December 2nd, which is the birthday of Hex, but it didn't pump the price. Now, this London meetup is going to be a huge event. They're selling tickets. There's going to be a stage. There's going to be speeches, testimonials, and it's giving me BitConnect vibes.
Hey, hey, hey. What's up, BitConnect?
I just hope it's not going to be as cringe as the Bitcoin maximalist meetup. I think it's going to be a total cringe fest. You know, when I got into Hex, we were so like anti-establishment, you know, like we were anti-maxis, we were shitcoiners. And now Hex has become more maximalist than Bitcoin. It's even more, it's like Hex is like a religion. And if there is a sacred cow, I'm the guy who's going to slay it. Anyways, I'm going to be eating popcorn and watching. I think it's going to be a disaster. As far as I know, it didn't even sell out yet, though. As far as I know, there's like 300 tickets still left available. He also announced that there will be a PulseChain Testnet 2 update coming out this week, and that did not pump the price. And I'll show you one more area of concern. Richard Hart posted this chart right here saying Hex is doing what Hex does. It is correcting, which is true. But if you look through these comments, everyone's bullish, everyone's on board, everyone's diamond hands. That means we have not reached max pain yet. So maybe right now is not the time to buy. But if this PulseChain comes out, it's going to absolutely rocket up. Let's take a look at Hex on the 4-hour chart and see where we could find the next bit of support. And on the 4-hour chart, it's about 17.5, and then it's at about 13 cents according to the Fibonacci pivots. There has not been a whole lot of support built in this area. The next big volume node is right here around 13 cents. I could see there's a little bit of support right here. So if this fails, man, we're going to 13 cents. And that's a big, big drop. I mean, it's almost 50% drop. So be careful. Let's take a look at SHIB. Remember, SHIB was pumping in the last video, and I said, do not buy this. Please do not buy this. And here we are. It is touching the 21. If you want a high-risk play, right now might be a buy. Hopefully sell a double top right here at 0.00008582. The 21 exponential average is at 49.69. So if you want to make a high risk play, I would right here. But I would be very careful because, as you know, the news came out that the Shiba Inu wallet that has billions of dollars in Shiba has moved their coins. They do have access to the coins. Everyone's scared it's probably going to dump. But if you want a high risk play, that is definitely one. ETH bearish divergence looms on the daily chart. ETH made all-time highs. Now, if you remember in the last video, I said ETH is for sure going to make an all-time high. 2 hours later after I posted the video, it made an all-time high. That's pretty crazy. Check out my old video. Sand is looking bullish. Now, Sand kept pumping after my last video, and now look how it's playing the pivots. These things absolutely work, and I will be making a trading course, and it will be free. So like and subscribe, please. Mana did kind of blow off top, and it's cooling off. Mana is definitely an OG, and it's a buy at $1.08. If you're into this metaverse thing, which I'm already sick of it. I'm already sick of hearing about it. Let's jump straight into the news, and it's all about memes. And I'm not just talking about meme coins like Dogecoin and Shiba Coin, but also this metaverse meme and also the ETF meme. And I call it a meme because there isn't very much volume in there. But one thing that a lot of people are not talking about because of the meme coin activity, Ethereum actually is burning more coins than it is issuing. It's actually deflating because since the London hard fork, the EI 1559 hard fork, which allows ETH to burn a portion of its gas fees, now there's so much activity, it's actually burning more Ethereum that is created, and that is insanely bullish for Ethereum. I cannot imagine Ethereum doing anything except rocketing up. All right, guys, here is the big news. The 8-word crypto amendment in the infrastructure bill is horrific. As you know, the infrastructure bill was very anti-crypto. I don't know what that has to do with infrastructure. That's kind of how they pass laws in the United States. They just cram everything into like thousands of page bills and then just go ahead and pass it. As you know, it got passed from the Senate to the House for amendments, and they made it even worse than it already was. And what they did was, if you transact with somebody in DeFi over $10,000 or more, then you have to report their name, address, and social security number, which is obviously impossible to do. And if you don't do it, it's a federal crime. You could go to federal prison. I think they're going to have to build a lot of new jails if this passes. I don't think this is going to pass. We got mayors taking their paychecks in crypto. This is getting really, really big, and I think that we have enough power to shut this down. But this might be the time to stand up for your rights. This might be the time to call your congressperson. This might be the time to call your senator, because if you don't stand up for your rights, they will be taken away from you. These people want you poor and dependent on them. They don't want you to have financial freedom. So, hey, freedom was never free. Stand up for your rights or get them taken away. All right, guys, let's go ahead and talk about these Ethereum gas fees because they are absolutely insane right now. Let's take a look at this gas costs heat map, and this is in UTC. So if you're talking about Central Standard Time, we're about 6 hours behind. So if you look at this, daytime, afternoon in the United States is the worst time to buy and sell trade crypto. If anything, maybe wake yourself up a little bit early. Looks like people were doing that around here on November 2nd. But yeah, these fees are absolutely nuts. Like 150 is about the average, and you got them up to about 300. And as Ethereum continues to climb, they will continue to climb. So if you've got trades to put in, try to focus on doing it like in the middle of the night or early morning, like 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning. Try to do it when gas is cheap, because as you know, if you're a small fish and if you're buying say $5,000 or $1,000 worth of stuff, and you have to pay a 20% gas fee in and out. You got to be up 50% just to make 10%. It's absolutely crippling. It's not working. ETH is actually broken, in my opinion, if you ask me. And the worst part is ETH 2.0 is not going to solve gas fees. So it's looking bad. We do need an alternative. I'm super bullish on PulseChain. I actually sacrificed quite a bit to it, so I can't wait till that comes out. So look at that. Maybe get yourself a little bit of PulseChain when it comes out. Definitely don't send money to the contract right now because of the bonding curve. It's like 600x. Don't touch it. Wait for it to come out and hope for a dump. Anyways, guys, I think we're going to get a bounce right here on Hex at about 13 cents. Thank you for watching. And if you made it this far, please throw me a subscription, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.